Well, hello, students. For those of you who were not in class today, 425, and I did a review, I just want you to know that I explained to the class basically how to break out the 2 days of testing, Monday, April 30th, and Wednesday, May 2nd. And obviously, we only have an hour and 15 minutes in each class. So what I decided to do is to take a picture uh, of the board that I use to kind of outline what needs to be done. And essentially, what's going to happen is the class is going to be broken down into two sections for your final. The first section is, and what I explained to the class, is I want you to get the best journal that you wrote. Go through all your journals, and what resounds as your best work is the passage that I'd like you to choose, okay, for your particular base. In other words, this is your literary piece that you're going to use for your final. Now, once you've chosen that best journal, what you're going to do next, and this is what you'll do on Monday, is you will free write that journal. In other words, that journal is your reference piece. You'll free write that journal, which will be somewhere between 1.5 and 2 pages. Then, once you free write the journal, the next step will be to copyright edit the journal. That means now take it from free write, put it into sentences. Group the sentences together once you put in the proper spelling and punctuation and so forth. Then after you group the sentences together, what you will do is you will put them into paragraphs. Keep like sentences with each other, and then what you have left going from one paragraph to another will be different trains of thought, which will talk to the central focus of your journal. In other words, what did the journal try to explain? The conduit will be what smoothly transitions one paragraph to the next. Now, once you have completed doing that, you'll go back and look at the punctuation, meaning the spelling, the grammar, the coherence of the sentences, how they mesh in each paragraph, and how each paragraph meshes to each other paragraph. That'll be Monday's work. Between Monday and Wednesday, between the 30th and the 2nd, I will allow everyone to take their booklets home, but not to write on the booklet. But on your free time, you could figure out how to conceptually, okay, and I want you to pay attention to this, how you can conceptually integrate your free write to your copyright, which you did on Monday. So what I want you to practice between Monday and Wednesday, when you take your booklet home, is conceptualize, practice how to conceptualize what you wrote in that 1.5 to 2 pages from your journal passage. And that would mean putting the emotion into it, talking about what you were doing at the time you wrote it, what was going through your head, all of those things. What were the thoughts that preceded the journal? What did you anticipate going through when you came back to class? Okay, so all of these are going to be major components of what you will conceptualize. So you can practice free writing that and then put that into paragraphs as well. You do them on separate pieces of paper, but not in your written textbook. I'm just giving you the time because you only have an hour and 15 minutes on Wednesday to work on this. Once you do the same process as you did with the copyright editing, free writing, putting it into sentences, grouping the sentences together, putting it into paragraphs, then you bring that piece into class under separate cover. And the assignment in class will be to integrate what you conceptually wrote in legitimate paragraphs and sentences and so forth, and then integrating that with your copyright editing, what you did on Monday. That will be Wednesday's exercise. Getting both those pieces and putting them together and coming up with one finished product. And then you hand it in on Wednesday and the semester is done. I put what I wrote on the whiteboard up for you guys that weren't there to see it, and we'll go from there. Okay, see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.